Welcome to the show. I'm Danella, and here's what's happening now. Flash flooding on this Friday in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. So, in case you hear some loud thunder or a lot of rain coming down, that's what's happening. So, here's what's loaded on deck for our show. Thousands of workers are affected as American malls take another hit this week. Also, a lawmaker says that a woman denying a man sex is psychological and emotional abuse. And also, as the whole world moves to automation and robots prepare to take many, many jobs, I'll let you know 2 fields that are totally safe. So this is perfect for all millennials, or if you're a parent and you have a child kind of like, what field should I go in? And you want to be safe from robots taking over. I got those 2 fields for you coming up. But first, we'll get into Political Pop. Pop, pop, pop. This week, Political Pop is sponsored by Quick Feet Soccer. Hey, for more information on how to turn your child's next birthday party into a soccer extravaganza, or more information on upcoming classes, head over to quickfeetsoccertraining.com. And now, let's get into Political Pop. Oh man, this week, I was up late into the night watching what's going to happen with this healthcare bill. What is going to happen? So 3 Republican lawmakers shut it down. And what I'm hoping is going to happen now is that they're going to work together, bipartisan, work together with the Democrats to try to make a bill that revises the Obamacare. Let's not repeal it. Let's not make something else up totally new. Let's try to revise it. And then all this is happening while we're seeing such turmoil amongst the Republicans. This is the most heightened in my lifetime. And I can imagine any presidency. I have never heard of such turmoil in this way where they're dogging each other, again, another week of no solution with healthcare. It's like each week I keep hoping to kind of come back and say, they've done it, there's a plan. But no, I'm back to saying there isn't a plan. So in the meantime, I'm hoping that they work with the Democrats to try to make affordable health care for everyone. Okay, so while I keep my fingers crossed, that was your Political Pop. Now let's kick off this story about Starbucks closing the Teavanas. Okay, I didn't know that Starbucks owned them. I guess apparently I missed the time that they bought them. But they're closing all their stores. 379 stores are closing. Again, another hit for American malls. A lot of stores. We saw this happen with GameStop. They shut down a lot of their stores. Also, JCPenney closed so many of their stores that are located in malls, taking a huge hit because everything is moving to online. But let's talk about the workers. Again, this is 3,300 workers are going to be affected. And what Starbucks is saying that for all the workers that are into Teavana, they're saying that they can apply to work at their interview at their Starbucks. Starbucks, they're popping up almost one Starbucks a day. One new Starbucks a day. So hopefully those workers will get new jobs, man. Sorry to hear that. And I love tea. I love all their blends. I'm hoping that there's some way I can still get that tea. It's so delicious. And they really give great samples. And I'm sad to hear that the malls are really taking such a huge hit. I'm old school. I am somebody that still likes going to malls. I know. I like to try on clothes. I might be in the few. I do. I really like to touch the clothes. Try on the clothes. I'm somebody that still likes reading real books with pages and smelling the new pages, but apparently I'm becoming a dinosaur. I'll accept it. But as we move to this whole world of digital and automation, hey, look, I don't even have a camera person or audio guy. I have a computer, so I guess I'm also guilty. But as we move to this whole digital world, there was an interesting study that came out that talks about, and this is on the BBC, 2 safe jobs. What? Yeah, 2 safe jobs. Now, 2 safe fields, actually. Here are the fields that are going to be totally safe from robots. And this is perfect for all of the parents that are, talking to their kids about what kind of field do they want to go into and what's safe in this world. Well, that's healthcare, makes sense, and education. Both of those fields are still based in emotion the human touch. So, even if you're a millennial and you're at the early end, the younger end of the millennials, and you're kind of thinking about, what job do I want? Do I want to switch fields? Maybe look into the healthcare or even education. Healthcare pays more. But yeah, maybe look into the healthcare or education if you want a job that's going to be definitely safe from the robots as the robots take over. Now, I saved this crazy story for last, and that is a Malaysian lawmaker. Can you believe this? A Malaysian lawmaker saying that if a woman denies a man any sex, she's abusing him emotionally and psychologically. And can you believe that this lawmaker is saying this as they're talking about domestic violence, as their government is preparing to make new laws against domestic violence? I think this is crazy. This is a 58-year-old lawmaker, politician here. And this is in the Terengganu state. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I think I am. But yeah, this guy, we're just going to call him Che because his name's a little tricky for me. It's Che Mohammed Zulkifli Jasson. Yeah, I need some help with that. Yeah, but that's his name. So here's what Che says. He says that, yeah, men suffered emotional rather than physical abuse. And this is at the hands of women. Even though men are said to be physically stronger than women, there are cases where wives hurt or abuse their husbands in an extreme manner. This is what his quote is saying here. He says, usually it involves wives cursing their husbands. This is emotional abuse. They insult their husbands and refuse his sexual needs. All of these are types of psychological and emotional abuse. So I'm just going to give a moment of silence for all of the men that feel that they're being emotionally abused right now. Let you have your moment. Okay, now I'm going to say, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're not kidding me. That's emotional abuse. Am I tripping? Men, feel free. Hit that comment section. If you want to be more anonymous, you can email me, Danella@DanellaNow.com. Are you emotionally abused? Are you really physically, you're so strong, but this is an emotional abuse? I'm sure maybe there are some of you out there. But really, women, don't we have a right to say whether we want to have sex or not? And that's not abusive? It's craziness in our world. Yeah. So I have to wrap this show up. Well, as we're gearing up for another great weekend, hopefully for you. My nanny comes back. My nanny was on vacation for all of this week, and it has been crazy. Let me tell you what my 2-year-old did. Man, this cat wanted to wake up at 3 in the morning, and I'm so proud of him. He just had his birthday in July 11th. It's not that long ago, and I'm so proud of his language skills. But can I tell you how annoying it is when he wants to wake up at 3 in the morning talking about some oatmeal? Are you kidding? Mommy, oatmeal. I want oatmeal. Breakfast. And he says it like this, breakfast. I know it's cute. It's more cute at like a reasonable hour. I'll give 5 a.m. I'm not even mad at 5 a.m. That's the more reasonable hour. 5 a.m. So right now he is in the middle of a nap. And this is my only moment of break before he wakes back up and tells me what he wants for lunch. Yes, wonderful time. So yeah, have a tremendous weekend. Thank you so much for joining the show, and I'll see you